Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, I wanted to jump in and give you guys an update on the Rem OP account. We have got like Lucretia and Rem completely built. We have gone past 240 in the Resonating Crystal now. And honestly, this is a crazy combo to be running as your two main carries once you get into the two team splits, being Lucretia and Rem. Now, for free to play, this is currently impossible just due to the fact that if you start an account now, you won't be able to get Rem. Unfortunately, it's going to be probably 6 to 9 months before we get Rem available from the Garrison Mercenary, but unless they release a completely broken character, like 4-faction character that's like better than her or Damon or anything like that, I feel like at that stage, it is going to be a matter of pick up Rem and away you go. Also, I did get incredibly lucky on my rates on Lucretia on this free-to-play account, so that has helped a lot. But these two are just absolute phenomenal carries. Now, I am still lacking a fair bit in the investment into them. Rem, I do need to get 30 signature item. I'm just holding out because in the shop, I'm pretty close. I think I'm 2 copies away, but I got enough to buy 1 after the reset over here when we look to Joan of Arc in the shop. So I'm going to wait until I can start collecting the dimensional upgrades from the Labyrinth store after I finish my, what's her face? My Joan of Arc, because then it's just like, it's more efficient than I can use those red chests on someone else. So I've decided to hold out on 30 signature item on the Rem. She is engraved up to 60, which really helps as well. And then Lucretia, obviously I have no furniture and I don't have engravings yet. I'm going to keep going till I get one star on her. Just so I can get those engravings for more hypercarry potential. And then I will do furniture. I've had her on my furniture wish list since the start. I just haven't pulled any, so she will be my next one. Maybe not the next one that I go for selects. I'm not too sure how I want to play it. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm also working on saving up for Mulan on this one because my third team, I want to be like a floppy Mulan team because you guys know I love that team. And if we look over here, we're only on 15. Like, it just sucks how slow it is getting characters from the Challenger store compared to the Labyrinth store. I just wish Mulan was in the Labyrinth store because she's my favorite dimensional that you can get from the stores. But let's go ahead here and pop these, actually. Let's see how we go. Ooh, that gives me 1 star on the Rowan, I think. That's 1 star on the Rowan, not too bad. And I'll jump in and show you guys some replays of this chapter and the things we've been doing, because it's really handy that I've been able to swap around and like use Lucretia against the strong team if the fit is better. Let's go ahead and do that. Just get that. So we do unlock engravings on the Rowan as well. We don't really need the engravings, but for some stats, we may do a little bit, but I don't think so at this stage. All right, let's jump in here. Not in this one, because we're stuck on this one. This one we will get with retries. Just these things take 1,000,000 retries, and I'm on holidays, so I haven't been able to retry as much. I feel like we could really push this whole chapter, which once I get home from holidays, we will do like a big video push and see how we go. But I want to show you guys some of the formations that we've used through here. So we were 245 here. As you can see, I just chopper. The Rem team is very chopperable. Like, you can just like fit it into whatever works, and we can normally clutch a victory. Over here in the Lucretia, this was back when we still had the Trial Sophia. So she was helping out, and honestly, I've been enjoying the floppy with the Lucretia. Eventually, I want to change this into a Lucretia 5 pool, but you know, also the other thing to think about with Lucretia is later on, having the group on the enemy side is always handy once we do get dual divinity, but I'm still a while away from that. So I'm looking at getting my chickens furniture, which is probably what I'll use next on my selects, and also my select summons I'll go into chicken, so we can get that Lucretia 5 pool happening, which is just a reliable way to do it. Then we can have floppy Mulan, and then we can have Rem. So that's what I'm looking at. So that was those two teams over in that one. Then as we go across here into 2-8, we check out formations. Let's check out what we were using. So we were at level 247 this time. And as you can see, we used the Lucretia against the strong team. Now, we'll show you replays for this one because we no longer have the Sophia. So now I'll start showing you guys these replays. But this was against the strong powered team. And once again, these took 1,000,000 retries to get the RNG. But you can see the Lucretia just does absolutely melt in general, which is super handy, dude. Lucretia is so fun. Honestly, Rem, in my opinion, at this stage of the game, tops out Lucretia. I just think, like, because I don't know. Let me know who you guys think. My Rem is higher invested. Now, I'll show you the gear on both of them because they're both at the same gearing level. Let's go back out. Let's check that second team. Once again, the Rem team is very substitutable. I like having Rowan in the team just so we can try and get that potion. But due to Rem having her furniture where she grants 9 furniture where she grants the energy to allies when they get low, when she procs the potion. It often does mean that she doesn't get Rowan's energy potion, but sometimes when she does, it's not too bad. Once again, internet is very horrible where I am. I'm on my hotspot on my phone, so apologies for the loading times. It's an absolute pain, and unfortunately, I don't like editing the videos because uploading an edited video takes about 3 hours over here. So that was that one. Let's jump in. I wanted to show you guys quickly the gear that we've got on them. So Rem is in full tier 3 gear, and so is Lucretia. So we're pretty set up in gear. Now, when can I do the strengthen? At what stage can I strengthen to tier 4? I think it's like chapter 33, or is it 35? Let's have a quick check because I got some tier 4 chests. 3260. So once I clear this chapter, we've got 4 tier 4 chests just ready to go. So that is going to be handy. Let's jump into the next stage. But like I said, these two together as your 2 carries once you get to this 2 stage is fantastic. And you can look at this one. Like I just chucked her in with Ultimate for survivability, 2 awakened heroes, Palmer, and just away you go. It's pretty basic stuff, but it works pretty well. Like it's just a matter of letting Rem ult, and then once she does 1 ult, she's normally going to get to 2. Now I do have the 60 engraving, which means if allies die, she does get that damage mitigation, which has been actually clutch in a few situations. The engraving was more just for getting stats on her, to be honest, but the effect is actually nice. The effect loses its value in later game, but at this stage it still has some good benefit. This one took an absolute million tries because of the Aziz on the enemy team and the lockouts and stuff like that. That was an absolute pain, but we finally got this one, and I remember this stage because the Aziz 1v1'd me twice and it was so triggering. But you know, eventually, and I was trying different beasts, but it ended up being the charm beast that worked the best in between, like just trying to interrupt sort of thing. And you can see my Lucretia super low here, almost getting beaten by that Aziz, but that one was a nightmare. That was so many retries. It's not even funny. But what else do we got? 12. Let's take a look at the last 2. This one, we'll just look at the formations unless I had anything crazy in there. Once again, same sort of thing. I did chuck the Rowan in this one just to manage to get that. And this one, once again, just the Wilders. You get the Leica in there. You get the Floppy. You get the Mishka. Mishka can give some defense shred and she can get the stuns to buy some time and then she dies off. And Lucretia does her thing. And then over in the final one that we've done over here in this chapter, what do we have here? Rem, once again, yeah, the same team there. And probably, no, we actually brought the Athalia into this one. Let's have a play of this one. Oh, yeah, this one was a pain as well. This one was a million retries. I kept getting soloed by the Mahira. I kept killing the whole team, and then the Mahira would just, like, slap me with her whip, and then I'd just be dead, and it was so painful. This one, does she actually get me low? She doesn't get me low in this one, which is... yeah, which was super lucky because that was an absolute pain. But that is where we're at essentially in the game at the moment. Like I said, Rem and Lucretia built up. I am super stoked with it. Also, we do have another copy of Awakened Athalia. So 1 more copy and we do get her to Mythic, which is going to be super handy as well. So I'm still going to keep working on that Athalia because she's going to be a great carry for the faction tower. And I just really like Awakened Athalia anyway. So let's go over here. Let's pop out two pulls that we saved up. I did get one yesterday, so we're not expecting any copies of Awakened Athalia anytime soon. And I was hoping it was going to pop there. You know how it is. All right, 10 pull. We got a 10 pull. Sweet. Let's see how we go here. Ooh, doubles. Thank you for the luck, guys. Thank you for the luck. Silas and Chicken, that is a fantastic double for this account because Silas is at Mythic Plus and that gets him to Ascended, and the Chicken, we still need 3 more copies, but you know, I need those Chicken copies. So that is actually wicked. So that gets our Silas done. That was a good pull. So Silas, you can get this and you can go boom, boom, up to Ascended. Happy days. Perfect. And then Chicken, we need 3 more copies. So for the Chicken, the 3 more copies we need, we get this resetting in a week. And then we've just got to wait for the Misty Valley, which is on, to unlock the second half of it so we can get the character reward. And then we only need 1 more Chicken. So I've got 2 selects. We can get the chickens and then I can start getting chicken furniture from my selects. And then we're getting set up for our 3 teams, but we're still a while away on the Mulan. So in the meantime, if we do get to 3 teams area, we might have to look into doing a Raku or a Scarlet team. I haven't liked the Scarlet as much at this stage. Hasn't been working, but her gear has been horrible. So that's a handicap. But I'm going to build her anyway for bossing. So it's something we're going to do. But anyway, guys, that is where we're at. I think the next video I make, I will be back at home from holidays. So we'll get back into more of a regular content type flow. But as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. And I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.